Hi everyone, welcome back. It is Friday Favorites and Flops, and before I sat down for this video I was like, yeah, maybe I could wear my bun like that because my hair is going on day 3, but every time it's day 3 I'm like, no, you have to wash it, Laura. You can't do this. You can't go a 3rd day. So I threw my hair up because it's been raining, like thunderstorming out for the past couple of days, so I'm just like, forget it. And then I sat down to film this video and I looked in the viewfinder and I was like, ew. So everyone just ignore my messy bun. My messy bun's not like other people's awesome messy buns where it like looks effortless but like chic. Mine just literally looks effortless, like I put no effort into it, which is the truth. I didn't. I went full on my makeup though and not anything on my hair. I hope you guys had a great week. So I have a few favorites for you this week of things I have been absolutely loving, and I want to start out with something that I'm really excited about because if you guys have been following me, you know that my waterline is a very tricky waterline. It's hard for me to find eyeliners that really work, that are creamy, that last, and that don't kind of collect in my inner corners. Now, I've been a huge fan of wearing a brighter color on my waterline, like a white or a nude. Today I'm wearing this light purple color. It's almost like a pastel purple. I find it opens my eyes up more. I have smaller eyes, and so it opens my eyes up a little bit more. And I just like the way it looks because I think it looks a little bit more fresh and springy. So Makeup Forever came out with a bunch of new liners, and I think these are a new collection, I'm pretty sure. They sent me them. These are the Aqua XL eye pencils, and it's a collaboration with Charlie. I'm not quite sure, but look at all these amazing colors. Like, the entire range of such beautiful colors. These are all waterproof. They stay in my waterline amazingly. I've been using the matte white shade, and then this, which is the color, it has a number, M92. So it's a waterproof, extra long lasting waterproof eye pencil, and it really is. I wore the white in my waterline. I put it on in my waterline and it was literally there at night. The other pencil that I have like the same luck with is from Nars. Their pencil in Rue Bonaparte is like one of my favorites. So I've been using these all week and I love them. The color that I'm wearing, like I said, is M92. This color is like a pastel lilac. Like, it's so light you can't even see it, but when you put it in the waterline it does that same effect. It kind of opens up your eyes. I love that, and I'm wearing like a little bit of like a taupey purple eyeshadow on my lid today, so I just thought I would tie it in with this purple shade. And I just like the way it looks because it is brighter and it feels very springy to me. So these new Aqua XL pencils from Makeup Forever are where it's at. Definitely think with the wide color selection that they have. That's always been my problem with the Nars pencils, is that I just don't find that they have the selection that I really want. Oh, for the love of the Lord, I just spilled all these everywhere. But yeah, I'm excited about these pencils, and there's another one in here and I cannot wait to wear this one. Let me just swatch this one. This is the M26, and look at that, like aqua color. Oh, baby, look at that. Woo! I can't wait to do like a look and just wear this in the waterline. Yes. So these are my new favorite waterline or eyeliner pencil form. Now, these aren't retractable. They are the sharpened kind. They're extremely soft though. They give a little bit of time to smudge, but not enough time where you're gonna mess it up. So really like these. Since we're still talking about eyes, I wanted to talk about Makeup Geek eyeshadows. Boom. They came out with 18 new shades. I did a video earlier this week and I cannot stop using them. On my eyes today I have the color, I think it's called Tuscan Sun, and it's like a salmon type matte shade, and I have that through the crease. And then I have this shade right here, which if you watched the swatch video, I'll link it down below. If you watched it, I was like, I mean, angels came down, Ariel came up, this color. I think I had so many sound effects in that video, people were probably like, stop talking, Laura, just show us the eyeshadows. But this one really impressed me, and it's called Pillowtalk. I'm sorry, that was my middle finger. Just hold tight, here's another finger. This shade is beautiful. It's like a dusty metallic silvery lilac shade. Oh, that just says spring to me. So I have that all over my lid and it's beautiful. This is just a shimmer shade. It's not anything like, I'm not gonna say anything special because it is special, but it's not like a foiled metallic shadow like Makeup Geek does do. This is just a plain shimmer shade. I mean, it's not plain, it's beautiful, but it's just the shimmer shade. It's not any special formula. It's so creamy and like just really impressive. One of the most impressive ones that I swatched. And then let me see what else I did, because I did a darker shade in my crease. I used the color Curfew right here, which is like a matte purple, which was already released. And then I used a little bit of this one because I wanted to check the formula. Taboo. This was a darker, deep eggplant purple matte, and in the swatch video, it didn't swatch. It was a little bit dry. It didn't swatch very well. I always find the case with those is I have to try them on my eyes, and I used it in my crease today, and it went on the eyes perfectly. So, really been loving the new Makeup Geek eyeshadows. Been playing around with a lot of them. I will probably have a few looks soon, but like, look at this Pillowtalk shade. Like, it's a must-have for sure. Okay, for my foundation, I have been going to one thing consistently that I mix in with other foundations. I wear on its own, and I just really have been loving. I know I've talked about it a ton of times, so I apologize for being a broken record, but it's the Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint. This thing is a must-have for spring, summer. You have to get it because it has great coverage, not too much. It looks so natural on the skin, and it has broad spectrum SPF 30 in it. The color that I've been using is Alaska, which is light 2, and I just love the way that this is. It's, let me put it on this hand because I have swatches on the other. It's almost like, I mean, it's like a cream formula, and then I don't know, I mean, do you see how much really nice coverage that has? It just blends into the skin and it feels really comfortable. It feels hydrating, but it also gives this like soft velvet, like it says, matte finish. So, well, it doesn't say, yeah, it does, velvet matte skin tint. That's literally what it is. It is a velvet matte looking finish, and I mean, it just gives just enough coverage. I really, really like this, and like I said, with the sunscreen in it, it's just, it's like perfection. And I add it to foundations with a little bit more coverage on the days that I want a ton of coverage, and I use it on its own like pretty much every day that I'm not going to be, you know, needing a ton of full coverage. Typically on a daily basis, if I'm going to be doing my makeup and I'm not going to go all the way and then some, I'll just use this. But the days that I go all the way and then some, I like to have a more full coverage canvas, just because I think it supports whatever I'm doing on my eyes a little bit better. To have a full, like, I just like it to be full coverage and really not have any of my problematic redness and discoloration showing through. So yeah, anyways, I mean, but this does a great job on its own. So I don't know how many times it's gonna pop up in favorites videos, but just listen to me, just check it out, swatch it on your hand in Sephora. It's a good one. The last product, I know I've been talking about this bronzer pretty much for like 3 years because it's been my favorite bronzer, like, period. Not like, oh, my favorite drugstore bronzer, or oh, my favorite whatever bronzer. This is my favorite bronzer, period, end of sentence. And it's the Jane bronzer in Inspire. I put it away for a while just because new products come in, I like to try new things. But whose video was I watching? I want to say Jaclyn Hill. I think it was. She was doing a drugstore video. And I feel like I've watched a few drugstore favorites recently, but I think it was her. And someone mentioned this bronzer. I believe it was Jaclyn Hill in a recent video. And I was like, you're right, it is the best bronzer ever. Like, I don't know how to show, I'm almost hitting pan right over here, and I'm really excited about that because I do have a backup. The thing that irritates me about this Jane bronzer is not the product itself, but the fact that it used to be sold in Ulta, which was nice because it was like readily available, and now it's in Kohl's. My Kohl's doesn't carry it, but you can get it online at Kohl's. You can get it on janecosmetics.com. Jane is a line that is manufactured in the same spot as Stila. So the products are really, really quality for a drugstore price. Okay, this bronzer is perfect if you are a fair girl because it just blends into the skin beautifully. It literally feels so light. It never gets muddy or anything. I can't tell you enough good things about this bronzer, but it literally is the perfect bronzer for a fair complected person. So that is Inspire. I love it. You can build it up. It's just beautiful and it blends in. I like to use the Real Techniques blush brush with it, which is a fluffier brush, but I like to use that and kind of buff it all around the face. So this bronzer is amazing. I think they have a darker shade if you do have a little bit deeper skin tone in the color Dream. Obviously Inspire is my favorite color out of the two because I am more fair complected and that one just looks the best on me, but I think that the formula is so amazing that if you have that deeper skin tone, the color will carry over, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, check that out. I'm gonna link it down below because I think I can find it at Kohl's, which is an easy place to shop through. If your Kohl's carries makeup, 2 thumbs up to you. Why does my Kohl's not carry the products that they promise? Like, we don't even have Lilac or anything at my Kohl's. I mean, get it together, Kohl's. I wish that they would have just kept selling in Ulta because that's an easy place to find it. But I mean, I've already had this discussion with someone from Jane Cosmetics because they have sent me some products in the past previously to try. And I've said, you guys really need to come back to Ulta. Anyways, tangent, whoop! I do want to say really, really quickly, thank you guys so much. I just spit, sorry. Thank you guys so much for all the people who tuned in to my first Periscope. I did that on Thursday night of last week. You guys, it was so fun. I've never done a Periscope before. I've watched other people's Periscopes, but I've never done one. And I just kind of popped on my, what's it called? Snapchat. And I said, hey, I'm gonna be doing a Periscope in 5 minutes if anyone wants to come. And all these people showed up. And I was like, I think there was like 55 people at one point, which to me, I was expecting there to be like 2 and it to be like my friends that I was like, hey, can you come and Periscope with me? So it was just really fun. But I loved it and I felt like it was a way for you guys to really see a little bit more of my personality because I know that it's difficult sometimes because I do not show my kids or my husband. So a lot of times I just don't want people to feel like they can't connect with me because that's not the case. I'm just me. So I'm gonna try and do more Periscopes because I loved it. I literally loved it. I like couldn't say goodbye to everyone and I was like, okay, you guys all have to leave. Like, just leave me here alone in this Periscope because I couldn't leave the Periscope with like numbers at the top where there people were like sitting there. I'm like, I can't leave. It's just like I in real life I can't do that either. Like, I hate leaving a party first. I like to like stay and clean up and be with the host or whatever. It's weird. Everybody already knows this about me who like hangs out with me. I can't leave first. So basically I love people and you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching and leave down below if you guys would be interested in Periscope. My Periscope name is Mrslolalynn. Like, maybe I can do, how is the best way to like schedule a Periscope? Like, should I schedule it like a day before and let you guys know like so-and-so time? Because I'm Central Time, so I would say so-and-so Central Time, I'm gonna be on Periscope and, you know, meet me there if you want to. How soon before should I do a Periscope date? Let me know your thoughts down below, or if you'd even watch. I mean, because I'm like behind the times on Periscope, so. Okay, I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah.